little bit of a spell trying to find my own voice in the midst of so many people that didn't understand what I did, but just wanted to make sure that I was happy doing what I did, which was dance first, and then it was acting, then it was singing. Also, while I was at home, I was struggling with bouts of abuse, physical and verbal abuse, from my then stepfather at the time, because of me wanting to express myself as queer, as, you know, somebody that loved Britney Spears, wanted to be her, wanted to emulate her, everything about her. And really trying to find my voice. And in trying to find my voice, I was often shunned with, no, quit speaking like that, quit waving your hand, quit walking like that, be more of a man or be more of a boy. And for so much of my life, I was, for my mother, my mother was such a saving grace in regards to telling me, no, baby, you can do that. Yes, and not either or. And that's kind of how I lived my life. I'm big on astrology, Pisces. You know, I do the astrology all the time, figure that out. And I realized that the joy in who I am is to find the joy in life and its many things and its many ways. So shortly thereafter, I went to Howard University. And while I was there, I was able to kind of cut away the fat and find out who I was. And in finding who I was liberated in ways that I never knew I could. Everything that I was told to stop doing, I was told to keep doing. I was told to not play small. There's no power in playing small. And so shortly thereafter, I graduated. On June 7th, I packed up my stuff from Birmingham, Alabama, and moved to New York City with $50 in my pocket and sleeping on my friend's couch. With that, you know, I got a job and was really going through the bouts of trying to do this new actor thing, right? A newly minted young adult, graduating, trying to figure it out with $50 in his pocket, don't have really anything else but a dream and that. And I kind of went back and forth to DC and tried to figure out, like, how could I find my voice inside of this space that I've worked so hard in. And little did I know that the opportunity would be around the corner quicker than I thought. After I did 6 degrees separation in Washington, DC, I came back to New York City, you know, freshly with a new agent and a manager. Hey, Lynn. And I was able to start auditioning really, really ferociously. I thought it was going to be Hamilton. I was like, okay, Hamilton is the way in. I'm a theater baby. I'm going to do this Hamilton thing. I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to do TV. But shortly thereafter, I didn't realize that it was going to be the other way around. And then a script came through my email of Pose, when preparation meets opportunity. And I was just like, you know what, let me try to figure this out. And the rest has been kind of a whirlwind of firsts and healing and success stories and powerful moments of realizing that now all the work that I have wanted to do, you know, being a change agent and being in service and wanting to make a change in people's lives, I'm doing that with the show that kind of meets at the intersections of all things that I am. African, you know, queer, Black, someone that has a dream, a dreamer, someone that wants to put together an impenetrable legacy, and in that, helping people liberate and unlock theirs. And this is only the first show, this is only the first gig, the first job. So I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, this has been, for lack of a better word, I've been kind of spoiled with this first one. So I'm fortunate and I'm so thankful to be able to have the opportunities be thrust on me like this. You know, being able to go to the Emmys for the first time and bring my mother, and, you know, be at the Golden Globes, and my mom and my family seeing in my premiere a lot of the pages of my diary being exposed, and it has provided them with healing. And, you know, it's no small feat that I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm in New York City doing a queer-based show, and all of my family are more tied in and more honed in than any other fan that I've ever known. So, you know, like that in itself has really empowered me to know that when you take a very specific story about humanity, you're able to illuminate a universal truth of acceptance, of love, of having a dream, of wanting to leave a legacy. And that has been able to touch not only the LGBTQIA plus community, but also everyone else